Did you know a single intentionally set fire can cost a community far more than just the building it destroys? In Phoenix, the fire department responds to thousands of calls each year. Many are accidents, but a surprising number are crimes disguised as tragedies. These schemes cost insurance companies, and ultimately all of us, millions of dollars. It's a hidden tax every policyholder pays, born from deception and greed. Insurance fraud is rarely simple. It's a web of lies, desperation, and risk. Imagine a business owner drowning in debt, seeing their insurance policy as a last resort. The Phoenix Fire Department steps in, not just to put out flames, but to read the story the fire leaves behind. Investigators search for clues in the char, smoke patterns, and debris, acting as detectives in still smoldering crime scenes. The FBI estimates insurance fraud costs the average U.S. family hundreds of dollars a year in higher premiums. When someone burns their own property for a payout, they're not just cheating a corporation. They're reaching into the pockets of their neighbors and community. The Phoenix Fire Department stands on the front line, protecting the public from both fire and fraud. Our journey begins here, in Arizona, exploring the methods, motives, and consequences of these crimes. We'll meet the investigators who sift through wreckage for evidence. These are stories of ordinary people making extraordinary choices, and the public servants who hold them accountable. The flames may be out, but the investigation is just beginning. It's a methodical process, seeking to answer one crucial question. Was this an accident or a crime? The answer can change everything. Welcome to the hidden world behind a single spark. Let's uncover the truth. Insurance fraud is deception for financial gain, lying to an insurance company to get money you're not entitled to. Most people are honest, but some invent losses or exaggerate claims. There are two main types, hard fraud and soft fraud. Hard fraud is deliberate, like setting your own car or business on fire for a payout. The Phoenix Fire Department's arson investigators see this often, trained to spot fires started on purpose. Soft fraud is more common, exaggerating a real claim, like inflating repair costs or claiming undamaged items were lost. Millions of small lies add up to billions in fraudulent claims each year. Both types undermine the insurance system, which relies on everyone paying into a shared pool. Fraudsters take money out without a valid reason, forcing premiums up for everyone. Whether it's a grand scheme or a small lie, honest policyholders pay the price. Insurance only works when trust is intact. Fraud erodes that trust, making coverage more expensive for all. That's why fighting fraud matters. It's not just about catching criminals, it's about protecting the system we all depend on. And it starts with understanding what's at stake. One memorable Phoenix case began not with fire, but a sudden warehouse roof collapse. The business owner filed a massive insurance claim, citing structural failure and lost inventory. Something felt off, so the Special Investigations Unit was called in. Investigators found the steel supports had clean, precise cuts, not the damage you'd expect from a natural collapse. The high-value inventory turned out to be empty boxes and cheap goods. Shipping records proved the claimed products weren't there. A confidential informant revealed the owner, deep in debt, had hired a crew to weaken the roof with cutting torches. Faced with evidence and testimony, the owner confessed. He was convicted of insurance fraud and sentenced to prison. This case showed fraud isn't always about fire. Sometimes it's about manufacturing disaster. The truth was buried in the wreckage, but investigators uncovered it. Every detail mattered, and justice was served. It's easy to see insurance fraud as a crime against big companies, but the real victims are everyday people. Fraud drives up premiums, costing families hundreds each year, money that could go to essentials. When a business is destroyed for a fraudulent claim, employees lose jobs and communities lose vital services. First responders risk their lives fighting unnecessary fires, wasting resources that could save others. Arson fires are especially dangerous, often set with accelerants that burn hotter and faster. The risk to human life is immense and avoidable. Fraud also erodes public trust in the insurance system. When people see others get away with it, they're tempted to cheat too. This cycle makes insurance more expensive and less reliable for everyone. The Phoenix Fire Department's investigations send a clear message. These are not victimless crimes. Accountability matters. Protecting the community means fighting both fire and fraud, and that fight benefits us all. In a quiet Phoenix suburb, a beloved family restaurant went up in flames one night. Fire crews arrived to a fully engulfed building, working for hours to save nearby businesses. The owner, distraught, filed an insurance claim the next day. But investigators noticed the fire spread unusually fast, multiple points of origin, a classic sign of arson. An accelerant detection dog found traces of gasoline in several areas. Lab results confirmed it. Gasoline was present where it shouldn't be. The investigation shifted to the owner, whose finances were in shambles and whose insurance policy had recently increased. Confronted with evidence, multiple fire origins, lab results, and financial motive, the owner confessed. He set the fire himself, hoping for a payout. Instead, he lost everything and faced prison. This case shows how desperation can lead to crime, and how careful investigation uncovers the truth. The Phoenix Fire Department's work protected the community and held the guilty accountable. Every fire tells a story. Sometimes it's a story of fraud, and sometimes justice prevails. Investigating insurance fraud is like solving a puzzle. Every clue matters. Phoenix fire investigators start at the scene, reading burn patterns, charring, and smoke to find the fire's origin. They look for signs of accelerants and whether windows were open to fuel the flames. But physical evidence is just the beginning. Investigators dig into financial records, searching for debt, sudden policy changes, or suspicious transactions. Interviews with owners, neighbors, and employees reveal inconsistencies and hidden motives. Technology helps too. Lab analysis, security footage, and cell phone data all piece together the story. In the collapsing roof case, computer modeling proved the structure couldn't have failed naturally. It's a blend of old-fashioned detective work and modern science. Every detail is checked, every lead followed. That's how the truth comes to light, and that's how fraud is exposed. The Phoenix Fire Department's Special Investigations Unit is a team of experts with unique tools and training. Their mission: determine the cause of every major fire in the city. They work in hazardous, unstable environments, using protective gear and specialized equipment. One of their best tools is the accelerant detection canine, able to sniff out even a drop of gasoline in a burned room. In the lab, chemists use advanced machines to confirm if accelerants were used. Investigators analyze financial records and digital evidence, building timelines and connecting clues. Each member trains for hundreds of hours in fire science, law, and investigative techniques. Their greatest asset is their relentless pursuit of the truth. They follow the evidence wherever it leads. This combination of skill, technology, and determination makes them effective at uncovering even the most elaborate frauds. They protect the community by ensuring every fire's true cause is revealed, and they never stop searching for answers. Every insurance fraud case teaches lessons that help prevent future crimes. Public awareness is key. Many don't realize fraud hurts everyone, not just insurance companies. By sharing real-world consequences, departments like Phoenix Fire change perceptions and encourage reporting. Collaboration is crucial. Fire investigators, police, insurers, and prosecutors work together to build airtight cases. Insurance companies learn to spot red flags like sudden policy increases or suspicious claims. Data analytics help catch fraud before payouts happen. The painstaking work of investigators sends a strong deterrent message. Fraud will be uncovered. Knowing experts will examine every detail makes would-be fraudsters think twice. The Phoenix Fire Department's reputation for thoroughness is a powerful tool. Prevention is as important as prosecution. Protecting the system means staying vigilant, and that vigilance keeps communities safer. We've explored the hidden world of insurance fraud in Phoenix, collapsing roofs, arson, and the investigators who uncover the truth. These stories show the real cost: higher premiums, wasted resources, and lost trust. The Phoenix Fire Department's work is a vital defense against these crimes. For every headline case, there are dozens more that never make the news: quiet frauds, near misses, and cold cases. Each file holds a story of deception and a lesson to be learned. These cases are about more than crime. They're about human choices and the dedication of public servants. Investigators, firefighters, and prosecutors protect the integrity of a system we all rely on. Their work ensures insurance is there for those who truly need it. The pursuit of truth is always worth it. The world of crime investigation is vast, with many stories left to tell. If you found this glimpse compelling, subscribe to our channel for more untold stories. There's always another case, another lesson, and another truth to uncover. The next story could be happening right now, in a town just like yours.